And welcome to the Greg's Rangers pre-match, guys. It is pre-game. We are about 35 minutes away from kickoff as Rangers face Hibernian today at Easter Road. And Michael Beale has revealed his starting lineup for the game today at Easter Road, which could obviously be a tough one. Inform Hibs, who have won 4 and drawn 1 of their last 5 games. Here is the starting lineup for Rangers tonight. Alan McGregor continues in goal. A back 4 of Tavernier, Goldson, Davis and Barisic, the same back 4 obviously as we had against Kilmarnock. Then in midfield, Jack continues, so it's good to see him back in there. No John Lundstrom starting. Nicholas Raskin in the team as well and starting. Good news there. Todd Cantwell is there as well, again after his very impressive performance against Kilmarnock at the weekend. So a good solid midfield there that should bring some energy, some vitality, some spring to this Rangers team tonight. Jack, Raskin and Cantwell. Then obviously front 3 we've got Fashion Junior. Obviously people feel, I think, that his pace could be a threat tonight for Rangers against Hibs. Ryan starting and Čolak gets the nod up front. Interesting news there that Čolak is up front and not Alfie Morelos. There was obviously some debate before the game as to regards to who would start up front, whether it would be Morelos or Čolak. Some people, looking through Twitter, we'll get to the subs in a minute, don't worry, but looking through Twitter earlier, just having a quick look at Twitter, some people saying perhaps putting 2 and 2 together in 5. In terms of the starting players in the midfield, there is Michael Beale perhaps dropping some hints as to who he will be keeping next season. Usually you'd perhaps expect at Easter Road to go into the game with Alfie up front, but obviously Čolak starts tonight in place of Alfie, continuing to obviously keep his starting spot that he had at Kilmarnock against Kilmarnock at Ibrox at the weekend. So is that a bit of a hint that Alfie will be on his way out in the summer and that Ryan Kent will be staying, or are we putting 2 and 2 together and getting 5? Subs, John McLaughlin is your reserve goalkeeper tonight. John Lundstrom and his Caravan are on the bench. Yanis Hadji also on the bench. Matondo on the bench. Glenn Kamara, Alfie Morelos, Kieran Wright, Scott Arfield, and Devine on the bench. No place on the bench for Sauter tonight, or for Tillman, or for Ridvan. Obviously, they played in that game, the B team game the other night, so I don't think obviously they will be anywhere near being expected to start tonight. Too much football, but they could well be back in contention for the Scottish Cup tie at the weekend. But an interesting strong bench, with the likes of Hadji, Matondo, Kamara, Morelos, Wright, Arfield and Devine on there. Some interesting options. I know there's a lot of talk about Adam Devine, that perhaps he should be given more starts towards the end of the season in place of Tavernier, that he is the future right back, and maybe the time Tav's time at the club may be coming to an end this summer, that maybe he may be moved on from, and then Devine could be that man who comes in. But certainly a strong bench with Alfie on the bench as well. We may well see him at some point tonight. But that's your starting lineup for the game tonight. I'd love to know what you think of it. Drop me a comment below. Still going with my 3-1 to Raiders prediction. Obviously, guys, big game's going to be a real test tonight. I will be live streaming the game here on Glasgow Rangers Nation, so please come and join me with your thoughts, comments and questions in the live chat. It'd be great to have you on board for that. Thanks so much for tuning into this pre-game. This is just a little bit of a, drop you the team, get your thoughts on the team. Like I said, I think that's a good, strong team. That's probably the strongest team that Michael Beale can name tonight, obviously with the injuries to players like Ridvan, for example, and obviously Malik Tillman been out. And he's likely to return at the weekend. But that's probably the team that he can name tonight. McGregor in goal, Tavernier right back, Goldson, Davis, Barisic, Jack, Raskin, Cantwell, Fashion Junior, Kent and Čolak. That is probably your strongest team tonight. And like I said, some good options from the bench, the likes of Yanis Hadji, Alfie Morelos, Scott Arfield, for example, who can come on and perhaps make an impact if Rangers need it later in the game. Hopefully not. Hopefully Rangers can go out there, take the game to Hibs straight away, get in their faces and get a nice early goal and really put them to the sword, and really keep the pressure on Celtic. Celtic also playing tonight. They face Hibernian at that ramshackled, horrible hall of a stadium of theirs in Glasgow. As Glasgow, obviously, all the decent blue half of the city obviously have emptied, obviously, and we'll be at home watching this game. Reminder, you can only watch this on Hibernian TV, apparently. or if you live outside of Scotland on Rangers TV. Guys, I will be bringing you a live stream. Thoughts, comments, questions, and everything would be great. I'll be watching the game, bringing you commentary on the match tonight. So please come and join me for that game. It'd be great to have you on board. Great to have you in the live chat with your thoughts, comments, and questions. Anyway, thank you for watching the Glasgow Rangers pre-match before the Hibernian game tonight. I'll be back shortly in about 25 minutes to bring you the game live. Thanks for watching, guys. We are the people. Come on, no surrender. Let's do this tonight. Come on, Rangers.